So there are things with striking colors about them. I have no idea what's going on here, but I'm afraid. Hello everyone, I'm Robert, that guy you met today. If we haven't met, go ahead and scroll through my YouTube videos and let's get to know each other. Coming to you once again from New York, and if you watched the previous vlog, you know that I've got somebody on the channel with me. I'm not alone today. Bam! Bam! There he is. This is John from Here Be Bar Vlogs. And what are we gonna be doing today, John?
So we're gonna be walking around Little Manila, which is a micro neighborhood within Woodside, Queens, New York. I've got a...
Train. As you were saying, John.
Yeah, so we're gonna be walking around Little Manila here in Queens with a local friend of mine. His name is Ben. He's from the Philippines, but he lives here, so he's got a certain unique perspective that I am really excited to see in this area.
You know what I'm excited about?
What?
Eating everything. If you've been following along at home, you'll know that I just kind of got back here from the Philippines, and I've been having some Filipino food withdrawals. And when I reached out to John, he was like, you know what? I got you. So, on that note, John, shall we go ahead and do it?
We shall. Let's do this.
Let's do it, YouTube. This is my first time doing a collab like this, and I'm so excited that John agreed to kind of help me out with this, so that's really exciting. I'm taking it all in, seeing how he does that, you know, so maybe I can be a grown-up YouTuber. So this is the first place we're going to be walking into in just a second here. This is the Phil-Am Market. It's a Filipino food mart, and then on this street and then across the street over here are some Filipino restaurants. Apparently a lot of them are new since the last time John came up here and did a video, so we're all gonna be first timers. We just stepped inside the market here, and there's somebody else that we haven't introduced. Who are you?
My name is Ben.
Ben!
And I make movies.
Hey, well, well, how about that? Ben is kind of our guide today. He's going to be showing us a couple of food spots, but we decided to start off in the market here, and there's some interesting things in particular that I'd like to show some folks. You already know where I'm at. So this is something that we've kind of chatted about on the vlog before, but
here we go.
They look like eggs, and they are eggs. But what's going on inside this egg?
This is called balut.
Yep.
In short terms, it's duck fetus. Is that what Americans call it?
Yeah, right, yeah.
As disgusting as it sounds, it's actually really good. Have you had this?
I actually, believe it or not, I actually have had it once. And it's much more horrifying.
So you didn't like it?
No. Like, it doesn't taste nearly as horrifying as it looks.
There you go. Yeah.
It's
like a cardboard leg.
It's actually not off-putting at all. There's really nothing really weird about it, but looks terrifying. Have you tried balut?
So I have a balut story, actually. The first time I filmed a video in Little Manila, I came back here at the end of the video and I picked up the egg and I said, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I will eat this on camera. So I basically challenged all of the Philippines and I got 10,000 likes.
Yep.
So I didn't eat 10 of them, I just ate one, but I did it. I eventually did it with a Filipino vlogger. It was one of the grossest things I've ever eaten before,
really?
But I'm happy I did it. I ate all of it. I ate the white part and the inside. I ate parts that some of the Filipinos themselves said they wouldn't have eaten.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's expert level eating. When the people from that place are horrified, you know you're doing it right, my man. So in here, they've got a little bit of everything. And there are several things that I recognize from the Philippines, and there's something that I'm looking at on the shelf right now that I'm actually not gonna leave here without. Hey, listen guys, I have to share with you one of my favorite foods of all time. That's palm corned beef. This stuff, if you don't know, shame on you. This is very hard to find at home. I'm taking 2 cans with me. If I can fit more than 2 cans in my bag, I'm taking more.
I haven't been to the Philippines. I'm very upset about that.
Man.
It needs to happen.
You're missing out, man.
If I get 1,000 likes, no. I'm not doing that.
Corned beef in the bag, YouTube.
Easy it is for you to feel like.
We are headed over to the restaurant. I have got corned beef in my bag. I'm so excited. Holy crap. They're getting a shot introducing the next part of their video, and I'm watching the stuff That guy you met today's security. I'll watch your stuff. All right, so where are we going?
So we are going to Cocina Pinoy Bistro. It's
Okay.
called a resto bar. Fusion Filipino food.
Fusion.
Which is coming from a native, I kind of like them. I kind of
Okay.
You know, there's like a they add some twist to it.
So what's today's date, John?
October 8th.
Excuse me, Filipino tour guide. Please explain.
So as soon as the Burr months hit, September, October, November, December, that's when we start, you know, taking our Christmas decors from the attic and going all decked out, going all out with our Christmas decorations. So.
Okay, all right.
The very first thing that you walk into a Filipino restaurant, the very first thing that people know is, you know, would ask for is lumpia. So lumpia Shanghai, ground pork with mixed veggies, deep fried, really good. Kare kare, this is a peanut butter paste, you know, sauteed with meat and veggies. And then we have bulalo. This is bulalo steak. Normally this would be in a bowl of just like a warm, like hot soup. And normally you'd slurp this because it's a huge, you know, it's like soup and perfect for like a cold weather. This is not on our list. This is a pork liangpo, which is, you know, like a grilled pork with veggies and of course soy sauce and vinegar on the side. This is called sisig. I'm from Pampanga, and if you go to Pampanga, this is what we're mainly known for.
We have a lot of food.
There's a lot here. However,
a lot here.
I must admit though, I'm feeling a little hashtag basic, so I'm gonna actually, you cannot go wrong with lumpia. I'm not so particularly good one. Kari kari, down the hatch. Oh. I wasn't expecting the crispiness.
I wasn't either. I thought it would be just like pad thai when I looked at it.
Yeah. Wow.
It's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, very tender pork, that crunch. If there's one thing that I love about Filipino food, it's how the crispy meats. Like, that's just a thing. My goodness.
We're doing a bulalo ribeye steak taste test at the same time. Ready, Robert?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Boink.
Boink.
Uh-huh.
That's tender.
Let's just keep nodding.
Let's just keep nodding for a while.
Reminiscent of the most delicious, like, pot roast almost. Like, that is extraordinary and so beefy.
I have to like, I have to keep eating it.
You gotta make sure that it's good. You're gonna make sure for a while. All right, guys.
John just described my palate as adventurous,
Am I wrong?
and I'm honored that you would say that I have an adventurous palate. But we have some sisig here, and you'll remember if you're following along at home that me and wifey had this in the Philippines, and this was one of our favorite dishes that we had because of the textures and just the amazing things that were going on. So I am excited to just dive right into that. So I'm just gonna grab myself a little bite here. Down will pick up. Sisig, down the hatch. That is a textural feast. Wow.
Should say manyaman.
Manyaman. Ooh, I said that right the first time. Not only am I basically a Filipino now, I'm also a New Yorker. Who knew? Now, the primary difference between this sisig and the one that we had was that kind of everything had a bit of a crunch to it. So it's like the meat on the outside had a little bit of a crunch, and then it was softer in the middle, and then the onion was super crunchy, and you had a lot of different types of crunches. And here, it's mainly just the onion that's super crunchy. Also, while we were sorting all this out, it sat for a second, so maybe those first couple of bites might have had that, but we're both in agreement that this is the favorite so far. That's the favorite so far. That is sisig. If you
blew everything away.
Yeah. If you have access to sisig where you live, you want to get that.
Quite easy to make.
It's pork, onions, and otherwise.
Yeah.
Come on.
How could you mess up?
You really can't.
Unless you're very health conscious. You see how like fatty that thing is?
Okay.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that I learned in the Philippines is that if you're on a diet,
No,
You won't be on a diet very long. I'm so full. I think John ate more than he intended on eating, but
I always do, unfortunately. I always do. Or fortunately, I don't know how you're gonna look at it. Man.
but in that guy you met today fashion, and in Here Be Bar fashion, we're about to eat again.
A little dessert coming up. So
Eesh,
don't
eesh.
tell anyone.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stop this vlog and restart it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything you need to know about John, you're gonna find down there in the description. Anything you need to know about Ben, you're also gonna find down there in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Click that little bell so you stay on top of everything. On to the next one, gentlemen.